everybody. So, I have decided that we are going to continue with Scarlet Hollow. Went to my writing group last night. It was quite fun, but I'm kind of just feeling like staying indoors today, so I thought today would be a great day to continue with the Scarlet Hollow playthrough. You're interrupted by a sudden movement out of the corner of your eye. A girl carrying a bundle of snacks pops through a hole in the fence and disappears over the crest of the hill. Hey, I think I just saw Rosalita. Wait, really? What is she doing here? Clearly she's doing a delinquency. She's probably fine. Should we? I'm gonna do that one. We should call Oscar. Let's handle that after we catch up with her. You rush over the hill and get your bearings. The sounds of active mining fading into the distance. Rosalina is nowhere to be found, but dusty footprints point toward the nearby mine. She didn't. I guess the old Maxwell place isn't counted as a secret hangout spot these days. But the Shaw mine? That place was shut down like 100 years ago. After a collapse that killed over 100 people. And here I thought Stella was going to be the one that dragged me into an abandoned coal mine. Cool, it's been ages since I got there. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Cool, it's been ages since I've had a chance to get some good spelunking in. Well, at least we'll have a good guide down there in case things go south. Whoa, you sure you want to take along Neeks? Emily and I can handle this on our own. Yeah, I'm sure. As much as I hate confined spaces, I'm not about to let Rosalina get hurt in there. Even if it means I have to go underground. Stella and Kanika disappear into the mines. Before you follow, you briefly wonder if you should let Tabitha know about this. Ooh, should I call her? We have the option to call her or follow the two into the mine. I kind of want to see what happens if we don't call her. Especially since we have book smarts, so it won't matter if we have a good relationship with her. I'm gonna do that. You take a deep breath and follow your new friends into the mine. The inside of the mine is warmer than you'd expected. The air thick and wet. The ceiling hangs much lower than you are tall, forcing you and your companions to hunch over, your legs bent in a painful squat as you begin to navigate its maze of corridors. Jesus, it's cramped down here. Does anyone else's chest feel tight? Yeah, abandoned mines are way more claustrophobic than people expect them to be. And this one's real bad. You know, because of the child miners, or should I say the miners. Kanika visibly shudders. Okay, I'm not superstitious, but if there's one way to make sure you get haunted, it's cracking jokes about dead child laborers while walking on their graves. What can I say? I do my best to tempt the spirits wherever I go. I actually snuck down here a few times to try and get some good footage. Pardon my ghost hunting phase. Jesus, Stella, the things you do for your viewers. Did you find anything? I wish, if any place in Scarlet Hollow was actually haunted, it'd be this mine, hands down. But all I got was dust in my lungs and a couple of false alarms. The deeper you progress into the mine, the heavier the air becomes. Coal dust hangs in thick clouds around you, even though this place was abandoned over a century ago. Della pauses as sound rushes overhead. Oh my god, what was that? The mine's going to collapse and we're all going to die here, aren't we? Della sighs longingly. That's just how wind sounds down here. You sound so disappointed. It just brings back memories of my last foray into these depths. Every time I thought I'd finally found a spooky ghost, there wound up being a very unghostly explanation. Like local wildlife, for instance. Stella turns her flashlight up toward the alcove ahead. Oh, the bat! These guys got me real good last time I was here alone. Oh my god, there are bats down here? I'm going to get rabies, aren't I? I'm going to get rabies and die in mine collapse. You holding up okay, Neeks? Yeah, sorry. I'm just a little on edge. Kanika is stopped mid-sentence by a thunderous knock echoing from deeper in the mine. Okay, what was that? That was... I have no idea what that was. Does it sound like knocking to you guys? It sounds like rocks shifting somewhere deeper in the mine. We should be careful. Could be, or maybe it's Tommy knockers. Okay, no, Tommy knockers are not real. They're not allowed to be real. Are you trying to give me a panic attack? I'd love to spend some extra time poking around down here. Maybe it's got something to do with the mystery. The three of you are interrupted by a second, much less distant sound of a can being popped open. Okay, now that wasn't Tommy knockers. It came from this way. Follow me. Those kids are in so much trouble. Follow Stella. You and Kanika follow Stella further into the mine. You breathe a sigh of relief as a tight passageways give way to a small cavern. A group of teens turns and stares at you, and then with annoyance. What the hell are you all doing in here? What the hell are you doing in here, you creeps? Are you stalking us? Yeah, creeps. I just said that, Alexis. If I wanted an echo, I'd yell into the Grand Canyon. Let's do this. Do you want me to physically drag each and every one of you out of here? Because I will. Tell Muscles over here to leave us alone, General Store Lady. Rosalina, your dad is worried sick about you. If you ask me, he was right to worry. Why the hell would you think hanging out in an old mine would be a good idea? Is the Maxwell place not dangerous enough? Because no one usually comes in here, duh. Everyone knows we hang out at the Maxwell place now, so we had to find a new hideout. Which you instantly found, so I guess we had to find an even more secluded place where we can just be ourselves. I can't believe your dad sent people to follow you, Rosalina. That's messed up. I think that qualifies as harassment. You're right, Becca. It is messed up. I don't need him telling me where I can be. You could at least check in so he knows you're not dead. He loves you and worries about you. He's really not asking for much. Don't you kids have school tomorrow anyways? It's fall break. And we're not kids. Yeah, we're teens. Those canned strawberry margaritas, where did you even get those? Most of the teens avoid eye contact. The quiet one in back tries to melt into the cavern wall. That's Miles. Oh no, I know that isn't you, Miles. Yeah, that better not be you. Yeah, whatever, it's me. What are you even doing here? Becca's right. Sounds to me like you're stalking and harassing and all that. You're supposed to be minding the store. It's not like anyone even comes in on Tuesdays, and Mom's there, so it's fine. I stared uncomfortably around the cavern as Kanika tears into her brother. It's not thine. It's extremely not thine. Why do I always have to be the responsible one? Do you know what I would give to be as carefree as you? I love school, so you would have a chance to live your life. Oh, that's interesting. And this is what you're doing with it? What would Dad think if he could see this? Stealing booze from the family store to dick around in an abandoned mine? Dad's dead, Kanika. But if you were here, he'd be disappointed around being such a bossy jerk. Who cares if we're having canned margaritas somewhere nobody's supposed to bother us? Miles, don't try to twist this around on your sister. I'd love to help you sort this all out, but maybe not do it in a manner, ma'am. I want to do this one. If this is what y'all do for fun around here, maybe the ditchlings are kind of inevitable. Who's y'all? I'm not having any fun. I'm having the opposite fun. Oh my God, stop talking about us like we're not here. Yeah, we can hear you. Alexis, don't butt in. I'm trying to make a point. My dad is a foreman at the continuous mining facility, and he says the only reason they stopped using this tunnel is because there wasn't enough coal left. I thought your dad was a charge hand. No, Alexis, he got promoted last month, and he says this place is totally safe, and we can hang out here anytime we want. Becca's dad's right, though. Check how sturdy this place is. The teen with the beanie jumps up and slaps a strut on the ceiling. Oh, was that the knocking we were hearing earlier? One of these days I'll find a real Tommy knocker. Oh my God, Zane, cut it out. Jumping up to hit stuff is extremely 8th grade. No offense, Rosalina. None taken. The other 8th graders are totally immature. Not like you, Rosalina. You're chill and smart too. This is the worst place I've ever been in my entire life. Why are you all finding me out and staying down there? I don't know. Maybe it's not a big deal. You used to do dangerous things all the time. I still do dangerous things now. Who are we to tell them where they can hang out? Wow, the sad 20-somethings are fighting. What a surprise. Hey, I'm defending you. And I'm not sad. Where'd you get that idea? Running a clickbait YouTube channel while you run out in the woods chasing nothing is extremely sad. Anyways, Rosalina isn't going anywhere. She's better off here than at home. Yeah, tell them about where you have to sleep, Rosalina. We've been living in the library for the past couple weeks. Dad says we can't stay at our house. They've got a hot plate and a couple cots in one of the back rooms. It's actually a pretty sick setup. No, it isn't, Zane. Rosalina deserves better. I'm sure Oscar has a good reason for that. He's a good guy and he cares about you, Rosalina. He thinks our house is haunted. Oh. Wait, what? It's such a bullshit excuse. I bet he couldn't afford it anymore and is lying to you to save face. What a coward. Becca, I don't think you can, say that about other people's families. Isn't that, bullying or something? Shut up, Zane. Back up. He says it's haunted? I can't believe you didn't mention it to me. I could investigate. There's no ghost, Stella. It would be cool if it was, but Becca's right. I just wish you would be honest with me and tell me what's really going on. It's like he doesn't think I can handle it, like I'm still a little kid. I'm not going away on this. I'm sure Oscar doing this to protect you. I'm not going to weigh out on this. This is between you and your dad, and the two of you should talk about it anywhere that isn't here. I couldn't agree more. Yeah, if Rosalia's house is haunted, we should break in like Ghostbusters or something. Sounds pretty rad to me. Whatever gets you delinquents out of this mind. Oh my God, Zane, you can't ghost bust if there is no ghost. Also, Rosalina lives there. She can't, like, break into her own house. There's no ghosts that you know of. I bet we could figure out how to bust it if it's actually real. And if it isn't, well, problem solved. You know, Rosalina, you can always stay over in my house until Stella goes bust your place. We have a finished basement with a block couch. Why are we talking like this is a thing? It's not a thing. There is no ghost. I almost wonder if Becca protests too much, like if she's seen things and is like, Whether there's a ghost in Oscar's house is a question for a time when we're not in immediate danger. And to ruin everyone's fun, the answer is probably no, there's not a ghost. Now, I'm going to drag my shithead brother back home and suggest you kids leave this empty mine before somebody gets black lung or gets crushed by rocks or meets any one of many terrible fates people tend to meet in abandoned mines. Uh-oh. Kanika is interrupted by a pair of thunderous knocks. That wasn't me, I swear. Then what was it? Come on, Stella. Didn't you have a whole list of perfectly natural explanations for scary mine noises? It's Tommy knockers for sure. I know this isn't why we came down here, but we gotta check it out. Stella! I know, but weird stuff's been happening around here the past few days. What if this is our chance to get an actual solid lead? The stakes could be higher. You have no sense of self-preservation. If you guys are going after something spooky, count me in. Nobody is going deeper into the mine. Nobody is staying in the mine. We're all leaving, please, before my heart gives out. It'll be fun, Neeks. It will not. Wait a second. Where'd three of you run off to? Are you kidding me? Wow, Kanika, maybe if you weren't still scared in the dark or whatever, you would notice him sneak off. I noticed him sneak off, like I've been zoning out the whole time we've been in here. Oh, hey, they must have squeezed through that child-sized tunnel. Oh, no. Dang, I've always wondered where that goes. I've never been able to get those hips through there. Becca's head pops up from the tunnel's entrance. We are not about to let you come in here and ruin our good time. The mine is safe. I've been here a million times. Yeah, if Becca says we're safe, then we're totally safe. Whatever. Come on, you two. I know a cool spot this way. Okay, I think we can catch up with them if we just follow their voices. Do you want to take these two out of here while Emily and I track them down, Neeks? Look, I know it made a bit of fuss about not like this place, but I'm not about to leave you two alone down here. What if something bad happens and I'm not here to help? Or what if you run into something totally normal down here that you think is a ghost, and I miss all of my chance to figure out what it actually is? Alright, knuckleheads, if I don't escort you two out of here myself, can I trust you actually leave and go home? Yeah, sure. I can never fit in that tunnel anyways. They have crossed the barrier that I cannot, so my time here is up. But only because Stella promised me a ghost hunt tomorrow. Whatever. I still have to do my dailies anyway, and the service down here sucks. Good, now go! Miles and Zane quietly head back toward the entrance. I find this really interesting, by the way. I didn't think it would change so much if Tabitha wasn't there. I still thought Tabitha would pop up and be like, we'll see if your dad still has a job. Alright, let's get this over with. I've read a lot about stories about cave rescuers needing their own rescues. Are we biting off more than we can chew? Should we get some professionals down here? Please don't make me regret staying down there. Don't worry, you guys, it'll be fun and safe. You call everything fun and safe. And here I am, still in one piece. Alright, let's do this. We can get coffee at Whitney's once we're all out of here. My treat. You and Kanika exchange a glance as Stella ventures forward. Venture deeper. Oh, this'll be interesting. Because Kanika will be with us when we see the thing. The seal. As the three of you move deeper into the mine, you hear echoes of conversation bounce across the walls. But Becca, why are we doing this again? We could get in so much trouble. We're doing this because I'm not about to take life advice from a YouTuber and a dropout. Ouch. Whoa, that is so uncalled for. I didn't drop out. I'm going back to vet school as soon as my family doesn't need me here. I don't know. I think Stella's kind of cool. Her videos are really neat. Oh, come on. She doesn't even have a sponsor. What kind of YouTuber doesn't have a sponsor? I mean, not yet, but I'm in talks with me, Rice. And I make plenty from ads and donations. Yikes, are you okay, Kanika? Yeah, it's fine. I just can't believe we had to deal with that Becca girl slandering us while we're sticking our necks out for her. God, I hate her. Normally I'd say she's just a kid, but wow, she does have an uncanny ability to go right for the jugular. Dang, Stella, me, Rice, that's a big deal. They're on like every big podcast. Thank you, thank you. It feels like a really big step for the channel. I'm just glad they're not gossiping about me. Yep. Yeah, I know they're just teens, but some of that stuff stung. Another knock closer interrupts your thoughts, followed by another, followed by another. I still think that's Wade, and he's trying to direct the girls. Is it just me, or is that knocking coming from the same direction as those kids? Yeah, it's not just you. Okay, that knocking is starting to freak me out. Calm down, Rosalina. It's just mind sounds. Did you guys see that? No, it was just a shadow. There's no reason to get freaked out. I saw it. Shut up. There's nothing down here. Stop trying to scare me. That sounds just the active mind echoing through the walls, right? Nah, it's Tommy knockers, I'm sure of it. Tommy knockers aren't real, but there's reason people think they make those sounds. And it's not a coincidence that the whole Tommy knocker myth is tied to mine collapses. Are we sure the tunnel they went through is going to meet back up with us? I mean, we're still able to hear their voices. At the very least, we're all still heading in the same direction. Those poor kids. Is it too mean to call it karma? They've been making fun of us all night. At least now we'll probably be able to actually get them to leave. We're getting closer. Let's keep moving. As you progress deeper into the mine, the knocking grows more frequent. It's still distant, but it's much louder than before. The tunnel ends abruptly in front of you. A century-old ladder is the only way forward. In the darkness beyond, you can still hear the echoes of terrified teens. Their panicked arguing, bouncing down the pitch-black corridor. And you know, if it is Wayne, or whatever entity is possessing him, this is pointing the books for it not being Pearl Ann. Because I doubt Pearl Ann would care enough about kids to be like, get out of the mines, you know. Well, it looks like the only way forward is that pit. And it sounds like there's someone down there. I've never been this far in. It looks like a death trap. Are you sure we should go down there? You can wait up here, Nix. I don't think I can climb down and hold Gretchen. Alright, I'm not going to argue with you. That ladder looks older than all of us combined. Good luck. Alright, let's do this. Okay, so Kanika still won't see that. And that makes sense. Della hoists herself over the edge and begins to climb down. Follow Stella. You walk the ladder and climb down. Stay safe, Emily. Thanks, Kanika. I'm pretty sure this is way back. Come on. Pretty sure? I thought you'd been down here before. Okay, maybe I didn't get this far in, but whatever, it doesn't matter. I definitely remember the way out. Hurry, I don't want to be down here anymore. I think it was actually this way. Oh, shut up. No one even wanted you to come with us anyway. Back up. Yeah, they're close, alright. Sounds like they're really lost. The voices around you, those of the teens and your companions, sound odd, distant. Step forward. There is something in the darkness before you that's much louder, though you don't hear it. Walk toward it. You don't hear it, but you can feel it in your chest. A desperate need to perceive and be perceived. Wrap yourself in the darkness. Hey, are you alright, Emily? Bear witness. Della reaches for his shoulder, but not before the light from your phone illuminates the chamber. Emily, are you alright? Oh, thank God you're alive. You look like you had a seizure or something, and then you just conked out. She's okay, Kanika. Thank God. Okay, don't move a muscle. I don't want you straining yourself while you're still recovering from whatever that was. Kanika and I are going to go get you help. We'll be back soon, I promise. Don't die on me, alright? You fade back out of consciousness as your companion clambers out of the pit, intent on your rescue. You raise up on your elbows, head still swinging from the vision. Your surroundings coming back into focus. Your head throbs as the knocking continues, now magnitudes more intense than ever. Through it, you once again hear the panicked voices of bickering teenagers echoing down the stone corridor. Becca, you're just getting us more lost. It's this way. If you're so sure, then why don't you just leave? I can't believe I let Alexis talk me into inviting you in the first place. Becca, I'm just trying to help. I said go. Okay, I will. Alexis, you don't have to go with her. You know that, right? Pick a side, Alexis. I'm sure Becca knows where she's going. She wouldn't just lie. So sorry, Rosalina. The increasingly desperate voices of the teens are drowned out by the thunderous knocking. Also, I don't think that's Wayne anymore. You can practically feel the ground shake beneath you. You can almost see the walls vibrate with the intensity of the hellish sound. As you settle more into your senses, Rosalina moves in the passageway. To your left, out of breath, and to your right. I'm so sorry I stuck up like that. I just wanted Alexis to think I was cool. The entire cavern shakes with the sound of rock fall. This place, at least part of it, is coming apart. Becca and Alexis are still down there. We can't just leave them here. I know which way they were going. They'll listen to you this time, I promise. Please, I don't want them to die. Don't be a hero. Heroes and mind collapses are just more minds and need to be recovered. What's the worst that can happen? Everything turned okay last night. Ooh. Oh, that's interesting where the traits debate with each other. Another dusty of debris falls from the ceiling. You don't have long until its mind collapses on you. Yeah, we're going out here. Okay, let's do this. Thank you, they're back this way, hurry! Rosalina runs back the way she came. Follow her. The mines shake with each new thunderous blow as bits of rock and dust fall off the ceiling and scatter on the floor around you. I thought you were the way out. I thought you'd been down there a million times already. I was making it up, okay? We're coming! Just stay where you are! Rosalina, you came back! I don't want to die down here. Then move, come on, the way out isn't too far. Grab them and start running. I'm gonna do that. Reach forward and forcefully grab Becca and Alexis. Finally, pull them behind you. You quickly push your way back toward the entrance. Pieces of fallen rock littering the path around you. As you reach the pit, you and Rosalina direct Becca and Alexis to the ladder as they start climbing. Climb out of the pit. Why couldn't you just listen to someone other than yourself, Becca? I'm sorry, okay? God! Continue toward the entrance. You push forward, your brain muscles giving way to pure adrenaline. To your horror, you can see cracks forming on the walls of the tunnel. Come on, you gotta go faster. We're almost there. I can see the entrance. Your surroundings quake as the mine collapses around you. No, Rosalina! And then the knocking fades and you feel safe, having arrived back at the entrance in one piece. What the fuck? What the fuck? Rosalina, are you okay? Clearly she's not okay. Shut up, Becca. It was your idea to go down there in the first place. This is your fault. Cough. This really hurts. Stella and Kanika pop their heads through the mine entrance. I think I hear voices in there. Oh my god. Rosalina, can you hear me? We're gonna get you out of here, okay? Stella already called the ambulance. I love that Gretchen comes running to provide comfort. She's a good dog. She's a good little girl. But that means cops are gonna come. They're gonna know I was drinking. They're gonna know when I'm there to drink, right? Becca, that doesn't matter. If my dad finds out, he'll kill me. He can't know. Becca squirms through the gap in the boards and scampers away. Don't worry about it, Rosalina. She's being an asshole. One of us should wait by the gate to make sure they can find us up here. I'm going to go get Tabby. Yes, go get Tabby. Alright, I'll go down to the gate. Rosalina, I'm so sorry. We'll be back soon. We're gonna get you out here and then you're gonna be just fine, okay? Emily and Alexis will keep you safe until then. Am I gonna die? Rosalina, don't say things like that. No, I'll lift those boulders myself if I have to. Thanks, Emily. Rosalina's breath comes in quick, irregular bursts. If I don't make it to tell my dad I'm sorry, I'm the one who has something to be sorry about. This is all me and Becca's fault. We never should have gone down there. It's not your fault. I went down there because I wanted to. Rosalina pauses, catching her breath. Thank you, Emily. I'm glad everyone else made it out okay. Couldn't have done without your help. Alexis is right. You're very mature for your age. Worrying about others at a time like that, you're more brave than a lot of adults I know. It's true, Rosalina. You're really brave. Braver than I am, and smarter. If I hadn't stuck with Becca, maybe, I don't know, maybe it would have been different. It's just not fair that this happened to you. You're the nicest person I know. Rosalina? Still awake, just hurts like hell. Sorry, I shouldn't be pushing you to talk. I'll just hold your hand until they come back with help, okay? Alexis grasps Rosalina's hand. Tears streak down both of their cheeks as you sit in silence together, waiting for the long, anxious moments to pass before help arrives. Some of my men are on their way with rock lifts. We'll get you out of there soon. Emily, I'll be having a word with you. Uh-oh. They're over here, Earl. Jesus H. Christ, you weren't kidding about the emergency. It'll still be a bit for the ambulance. The nearest depot's over in Brevard, so it'll be at least another half hour. You heard the man. You have a half an hour to get her out of there. Move it. Rosa, sweetie, I'm here. Dad, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. You don't have to be sorry. It's okay. We're all here. You can hang on, Rosalina. I know you can. Tabitha's men quickly get to work and manage to pull Rosalina out from the rubble just as the ambulance arrives. Sir, I'm afraid there's no space in the back. What do you mean I can't ride with her? You're better off driving behind us. We're headed to Brevard, so it's quite a ways. Is she going to be okay? She's going to make it, right? Please, God. Yes, sir. I promise you we're going to do everything we can to keep her stable. Her vitals are looking good. Rosalina, my poor baby, I'll be there as fast as I can, okay? I promise you won't be alone. I love you, Dad. The paramedic slows Rosalina into the back of the ambulance and drive off. Oscar approaches you off to the side as the police talk to Tabitha and your men. What the hell happened in there? Oscar, I'm so sorry. At least nobody died. Just teens being teens. We did our best to get them out of there. No, that's no teenager's fault. It's a parent's job to make sure the kids don't deliberately put themselves into these situations. Rosalina was mad at me. Instead of fixing the thing that was driving her away, I just ignored it. This is my fault. Oscar, I'm the parent here. I'm sure she thinks I'm making things up about house being haunted, but I've seen things I can't explain, and it's only gotten worse over time. She told us about it down in the mine. For what it's worth, I believe you. No comment, but after tonight, I don't know. Once you're back from the hospital, we can check it out for you. Thanks, Stella. That means a lot. I've gotta go. Mr. Gutierrez, is it okay if I come too? I want to be there for her. Of course, Alexis. It'll be good for her to see a friendly face. The two of them head over to Austin's car and drive off. Do you think Rosalina's gonna be okay? The paramedics said she was stable. She's a tough kid. She'll be okay. There was a stone carving on the wall of that pit. It gave me some sort of vision. I saw what happened to this place. Are you sure it was just auto suggestion? We talked about that mine a lot today. I don't know, Neeks. Emily had like a seizure next to a creepy stone carving. It was like something out of the movie. That doesn't mean she had an actual vision. There has to be some other explanation. Do you think it's over? Maybe the Ditchlings were here for those kids and we saved them? Gosh, I hope so. Maybe things will be normal from here on out. But I feel like everything that happened in the mine raised more questions than answered. Yeah, we still don't know anything about Wayne or about what you actually saw down there. This is all a little too magic for me. Just because two bad things have happened doesn't mean there's a pattern, right? What happens now? What happens now is we have a word, all of us. Uh-oh. What the hell were you three doing in there? I thought I gave you very specific instructions, Emily. Stay in one place while I finish my meeting. I was only gone for like an hour, and here you are at the site where it's almost a deadly mine collapse. Tabby, come on, it's not Emily's fault. Stella's right. If this is anyone's fault, it's yours. You have an abandoned mine on your property that was barely even boarded up. It was only a matter of time until something like this happened. If anything happens to Rosalina, it's on you, Tabitha Scarlet. How dare you? It's not like I put a big neon sign saying, cool please for teasing. It's clearly not safe. You three were up here with them. Why didn't you do something to get them out of there sooner? We did our best, Tabitha. Cool it. Ooh. I want to do this one. Cool it, Tabitha. We're probably the reason you have one kid in the ambulance instead of 5 buried alive. Fine, you're right. At least nobody died, probably. What a heartfelt apology. Come on, guys, what's the point of arguing like this? I know it can feel cathartic to point fingers and yell, but what's it going to accomplish other than bruised egos? You're right. Come on, we're leaving. Now, hold on a minute, Miss Scarlet. Mind if we have a quick word with your cousin, Miss, in private? Okay, fine. Just make it quick. And don't you dare try to pull anything on her. She did nothing wrong here. Ladies, I'm afraid that means you too. Don't you talk to us? We witness this too. Oh, sure, but that can wait. We know where to find y'all. I'm Sheriff Hugby, and this is Deputy Derrickson. Please make your acquaintance. Welcome to Scarlet Hollow. Hope this little accident hasn't covered your perception of the place. Lovely place to live, if you ask me. Lovely indeed. Now, Sheriff Hugsby, don't you think it's a mite odd that these teens found themselves in an old abandoned mine on the very property Emily's family happens to own? And don't you think it seems a mite bit odder that Emily happened to be in there with them at the time of such collapse? I'd be lying if I said it was peculiar. But I'm sure you're an upright citizen, Emily, and all this is surely an unfortunate coincidence. Still, a good cop should ask himself these questions. Town is haunted. You're out of your depth here. Why are you asking me this? Mind collapse. We saw some teens sneak into abandoned mines, so we went after them. We were just trying to do the right thing. Of course, very noble of you. Part of our questions, trying to gather all the facts, you see. Just being thorough. Our duty as officers of the law. Well, if there's nothing more you can tell us, I suppose we'll let you go about your evening. But we may be in touch. Have a good one. Deputy Derrickson tips his hat to you. The two officers wander back toward the mine, Derrickson taking notes as they examine the scene. You make your way towards Stella and Kanika. I just can't believe it. I left them behind in there to get help. Is it my fault, niece? Stella, no, you did your best. It's not your fault. Oh, hey, guess the cops are done with you? What, are they gonna take you in for being present in an accident? Sorry if they gave you a hard time. Small town cops, you know. Always blame everything on drifters. Even acts of God, I guess. Excellent. You didn't get arrested. Now come on, let's go back to the estate. I'd like to get some rest before I have to deal with the fallout of everything that happened tonight. I'll see you tomorrow, okay, Emily? I'd really rather you didn't. If you're gonna run around almost getting killed every night, keep my cousin out of it. Your cousin is an adult, Tabitha. She can make her own decisions. Not while she's under my roof. Come on, let's go. As if to illustrate her point, Tabitha grabs your arm, dragging you toward the car. See you tomorrow, guys. You can practically feel Tabitha roll her eyes as she drags you to the car. Tabitha doesn't say a word as the car cuts along the darkened road. You try to keep an eye on the surrounding wilderness as she drives, wary of what may lurk behind the tree line. Sorry about today. How you holding up? I'm gonna do this one. I don't appreciate being dragged off like that. It's been a long day, Emily. Are you really going to make a fuss about me bringing you back to the estate? After all the havoc you caused, you should count your lucky stars. You still have a place to sleep tonight, oh. You and Kanika really don't seem to get along. She pushes my buttons. Is there some kind of history there, or... No, now quit talking. I need to focus on the road. Why do you treat Stella like that? Didn't you two used to be friends? I don't want to talk about Stella, and it's none of your business anyway. Poor Rosalina, poor Oscar. He should have kept tighter reins on that girl. I never got in any trouble like this when I was a teen, and I have Pearland to thank for it. Hated it at the time, but that strictness paid off. Why am I telling you this for? War rebonded. You can tell me stuff. I'd like to know more about you, and about Pearland for that matter. Tabitha says nothing, mouth suddenly sealed, and she fixes her eyes on the road ahead. I don't really think the parents are to blame here. I beg to differ. People who aren't ready to be parents shouldn't be parents. And clearly there are some parents that fall for this who aren't ready. Take the librarian. There are tons of people who aren't qualified to be parents who can't even conceive, like Tabitha. And here he is, having a kid at 19 and clearly letting her do just whatever the hell she wants. And look where that got her. Even if she doesn't lose that leg, She's going to care what happened tonight for the rest of her life. It's not fair. I'm gonna go with this one. Yeah, you're right. It isn't fair. Tabitha goes quiet. It seems like that's all you're going to get from her on this. How are you holding up? I don't think you want me to answer that question. I'm doing terribly, by the way, in case you want to know. No, Dad. Yeah, I'm not gonna apologize. Your eyes wander back to the tree line as you and Tabitha sink back into silence. You once again cross the threshold into the estate, the musty stench of the decaying mansion greeting you with its undertones of mildew and wood rot. Well, this day was a lot more stressful than it needed to be. I'm sure it's a precursor to a horrifically stressful week. I'm going to bed. I suggest you do the same. Ooh, please just talk to me. Cut me some slack. Why did you even invite me here? It seems like you hate me. It's like I've caused you nothing but grief since the moment I stepped foot in town. I don't hate you. I'm just trying to get through the week. The same as you should be doing. I just don't want you to get hurt. See, there's some people who think, oh, that's nice, it's really good, but if the theory about our character being sacrificed at the end of the week means something, then there's another ominous reason. I'm tired. I'm going to sleep. Tabitha turns and makes her way up the stairs, her posture defeated. Turn in. You head up to your room to turn in. You collapse in Tabitha's dusty guest bed, your head empty of thoughts. After your time in the Shaw mine, you barely even notice the dust. Your phone buzzes on the table. Y'all, these are those things, right? Kanika sends a picture of a pair of ditch lilies by the side of the road. I saw them again, too. Another picture, this time of them staring from a tree. What the fuck? WTF, these things are definitely not hairless monkeys or raccoons or whatever. I don't know what the hell they are. I guess there's more to them being here than the mine collapse. No way I'm sleeping tonight. You think about looking out the guest room window, but at this point you're too exhausted to leave your bed. The adrenaline from this evening is finally wearing off, replaced by a creepy exhaustion that threatens to overwhelm you. Your limbs feel heavy, your eyelids slipping down over your eyes, even when you stare down at the ominous pictures on your phone. If it weren't for the pit of dread bullying in your stomach, you would almost feel comfortable as you settle in between the covers, your tired bones sinking into the decrepit mattress. When you close your eyes, you see Rosalina's face, twisted in pain, staring up at you with tear-streaked cheeks. Trapped by powers beyond her control, terrified of what her now uncertain future would hold. Oh, your eyes shoot back open, your heart pounding as the door to your room swings open. Just the cat. It's always just the cat. It's nice to see another living being, even one as unfriendly as Tabitha's cat. The comfort of her presence sets your mind at ease, and you finally slip into a deep sleep. And this is when I think Pearl Ann possesses us. Go on the walk. going to Tabitha and see how Tabitha looks up like grounded kid. And then she makes her way down to the basement. They're still knocking. Oh, that's interesting. That's the end of chapter 4. There. And we'll save our game. And we'll stop here for now. I was also thinking about maybe recording another theory video. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. But yeah, I may get this uploaded tomorrow. Today's the 8th. So expect it on the 9th. Unless I can get it uploaded earlier. Other than that, I hope you enjoy this gameplay, and yeah, I'll talk to you guys soon.